So here we have the BMW X3 automatic on a 14 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So the tailgate on this car will open automatically. Just press that button, that's now unlocked for you. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors. Just give the tailgate a pull. This car's also got a reversing camera as well. Plenty of boot space, along with the 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase that space even further. And this vinyl boot liner would have been an extra on this car when it was bought new. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the far left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, the rev counter, and the coolant temperature gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 77,363. Above that, you can change the trip computer information using a button on the end of the indicator stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have cruise control. And on the right-hand side, we have stereo and phone controls. Just behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus pedal. That is so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the center, we have BMW's business nav. So you can see, obviously, we have satellite navigation there. If I take it back to the main menu, we've also got options such as pairing your phone. All the movement that I'm making on the screen is all being done using the iDrive system, which is this dial and the collection of buttons that surround it. Everything virtually can be done just with the dial, should you wish to. For example, if I want to go into listen to the radio, I turn the dial, I push the dial down, and then in that menu, I jog the dial to the left. I can then select DAB, AM or FM radio. Jog it to the left again to go back to the main menu. If I want to listen to my own music, I can do. There's a CD player, as you can see. This car's also got external devices you can plug in or connect. So we have, as you can see, auxiliary input and USB input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car, and then you can pair your phone under the telephone heading just there. Working our way down, we've got dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature, increase and decrease the fan speed, determine where you'd like the air to be distributed within the car over on the left hand side there. When you're happy with those settings, the air conditioning is on at the minute, so off, back on again. Or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking control of the fan speed and the direction of the air itself. You can override that by pressing auto, and you'll go back to whatever setting you had it on previously. We have a heated driver seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same on that passenger side as well. Below that, we have the CD player, the main volume for the stereo, a couple of cup holders. The gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox is just there. If I pop the car into reverse, you'll see this colour has also got a full colour reversing camera as well. Beneath that, we have electronic handbrake with auto hold function. We can turn the parking sensors on and off from here. You can also change the driving setup of this car as well. So, for example, you can put it into sport, comfort mode or eco pro by pressing any of these buttons. You'll there see we have sport, sport plus, and we can go all the way back down to comfort, which is your everyday driving, and then eco pro is at the bottom there. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Mach 1 Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.